I should be asleep right now, but unfortunately I still have a job to do, and that is to get things done. Hello everyone, MegamanNG here, and this is my monthly channel update for April 2017. If you're wondering why I didn't upload my update yesterday, it's because April Fool's Day was a completely messy day. And it didn't help by the fact that, yes, since I am an Omnia network, a whole bunch of stuff have happened. I'm not going to say anything else because it's better for the best, but don't panic. YouTube right now is going to make sure everything's fixed up again, and when it does, things will resume to normal. So here's the deal. I got to provide my thoughts, or rather on a few topics I want to talk about. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and if not, I try my best because last month was just a complete wreck. Which brings up to, well, the March playthroughs in retrospective. Last month, I did a lot of games, and I mean a lot. Let's list them down, shall we? First and foremost, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wii U. I know what you're thinking. Why the Wii U version? Because it's a fitting end to the Wii U console. I still have to continue it, but when I started, everything was going very good. But it kind of petered out because I had to do other games along the way, and it kind of got a bit messy. So I am going to be continuing it as usual. I'll be explaining that in a bit. Then next up is Nioh, and I'm still continuing it. It's still continued, by the way, but it had to be put on hold for basically two other games that need to be taken care of. Shovel Knight, Specter of Torment, and Fast RMX. Oh, and also Blaster Master Zero, which I forgot to mention. Shovel Knight, Specter of Torment, and Blaster Master Zero were huge hits, and I'm happy that a lot of you got to watch it and enjoy it. It made me very pleased, and it pretty much cemented the fact that you guys loved them. Especially Specter of Torment, since you guys really liked it big time. Blaster Master Zero as well. Sadly, Fast RMX did not, and it didn't do so well. But it's okay, I've already covered it all, so that's to me is more than enough. Same for Nioh, unfortunately, which sadly it's not getting much in terms of viewership. It doesn't matter though, because I really enjoyed the game big time, and I'm going to see it through to the end, which I will explain in the second topic. I also did two other games, which were, well, one of it is DLC, the other is basically going to be a compilation of sorts. The first is Gravity Rush 2 DLC, Another Story, Raven's Choice. I actually did it all in one sitting, which took 2 hours, and it paid off big time because I was able to get it all ready for you guys. And I'm happy that I'm finally able to get Gravity Rush 2 finished. And the best part was that the DLC was free, which made me happy because the people behind it, they needed more time to fix the game, and they said that in exchange for the delay, they made the DLC free, and that made me pretty happy. And I have to admit the DLC is very good, which or rather in this case, added more backstory to Raven, and we now finally know the truth about her. Makes you feel bad for Raven because of what happened in the end. And the last one is one that a lot of you have been waiting for, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. A game like that, that's going to take me several months because I have to do not one, not two, not three, but 4 games. And it won't be pretty, to say the least. I've already started Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I even brought back the old intro. I'm hoping that someone can make me a new intro for the 2.5 one to have it be similar in some ways to the 1.5 one, so that way it can keep things consistent. I'm not using the one that Slow Plays did for me. No disrespect intended, but I need a better intro for it. A lot better one. One that matches the previous one, the 1.5 remix intro I use, so that way it can come full circle. I didn't use an intro for when I did 2.8 because who needs one? It's good as it is. And now next topic is for what to expect for the month of April. Bear in mind that there are only 3 games that I look forward to currently at the moment. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wii U will be continuing, but I'm going to be uploading 1 episode at a time. And yeah, I need to put a lot more time on 2 other games I need to do. One of them is Nioh, which I'm almost at the end, and I am going to make sure I get this finished. I have to see it through to the end because I'm now at the 4th region, and there are like 3 more regions after that. And once those are done, and after the final mission, then Nioh will finally be finished. And once that happens, I'll be putting a lot more emphasis on Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 or in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And then I move on to Rechain of Memories, etc. It's not going to be easy since I'm balancing 3 different games, but it's a pain in the butt, and I need to make sure I get this in. It doesn't help that today there's no Samurai Jack review. If you're wondering why there isn't, it's because it was delayed due to Rick and Morty Season 3 premiere. Doesn't matter, we're going to be getting in the episode next week, so don't worry, everybody. And I should mention the schedule. Yeah, this is going to be the schedule for the month of April. From 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., you're getting 3 different videos. One video at 12 p.m. is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5, in this case, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. At 4 o'clock will be Nioh, and I hope you guys show support for Nioh because it really does help. And at 8 p.m. is Breath of the Wild Wii U. I don't need to say anything else. I am enjoying that game the fullest. I already beat on the Switch, and I'm going to make sure I beat on the Wii U. How I go about it is, well, up to you guys. So that's pretty much will be the schedule for the month of April, since there are no Flash episode reviews until April 25th, which I already explained last week. And Sunday is just going to be all reviews, which I'm going to be explaining right now in the third and last topic. The third and last one is just anything else that comes to mind, because this month is a little bit more different than last month. Last month wasn't that great, but I'm hoping this month could be a better, and I'm hoping that my channel can at least bounce back, because things have been rather difficult as of late. Didn't help that what I had to deal with on April Fool's Day really screwed me over, and I wasn't the only person that got hit by it. A lot of people who were part of Anya. Yeah, it was a shock. But thankfully, I hope they get it fixed. Anyway, Sundays are going to be devoted to Samurai Jack and Tales of the TMNT reviews. How this is going to happen is going to depend, because you know how TMNT episodes on Nick are? They mostly air 4 episodes, then go into a hiatus for some stupid reason. And then after that, we learn of the next 4 episodes, and then they set up the next schedule. Nickelodeon needs to make up their minds. As for Samurai Jack, it's going to be every Sunday, or rather every Saturday at 11 p.m. on Cartoon Network, and it's going to keep on going until Samurai Jack comes to an end. Which is nice, because I'm going to be reviewing every single episode until the bitter end. We waited 12 years for this show to end, and thankfully, Jendy Tartakovsky and everybody else are going to see it through to the end, and I'm looking forward to it. And when the final episode does come, I'm pulling a full throttle review. That's going to be huge, and it's going to be nuts. I promise not to disappoint, because as a Samurai Jack fan, we all need the closure that we deserve. And I also, personally, I didn't want to talk about this because it's almost a year. Well, April 11th was the day my YouTube channel had gotten terminated by Arc System Works, because they took down my channel because I was uploading story modes of their game. Since then, I basically decided that I'm no longer going to be doing any more content on their channel. I even boycotted them because it ain't worth it anymore. It's just not worth it, but it didn't stop me from reviewing some of their games because I could care less about them. But looking back on the day, it was the worst day of my life. Not to mention, I wasted like 10 hours just trying to get my account back. It was a nightmare. It was an utter nightmare, and it didn't really help that it was a mess. I don't want to go on, but bottom line, that day was horrible, and it also kind of pushed my channel back, because ever since then, my channel has been on a downward spiral, and I don't know if it's ever going to recover, despite the fact that I've already hit 25,000 subs a few months back, and I'm almost at 29,000, and I'm on the road now to 30k subscribers. I'm not the best YouTuber when it comes to this stuff, and this can happen to anybody, but the fact it happened to me, of all things, and to many others, it was a horrible day, and a lot of people did enjoy my BlazBlue stuff. And to all those who've enjoyed my BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma playthrough in 2014, as well as CPX Den of 2015, I have 2 words to say. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much, because you guys are the bomb. If it wasn't for all you guys, I would have never done it. So you all have earned my respect considerably. You really did. And now, another topic that's gotten my mind is because of the YouTube advertising boycott. You guys have heard in the news that several big-name companies are boycotting ads, or rather not putting ads on YouTube itself. Well, it's the whole reason why this whole advertiser unfriendly thing came about, because most of their ads end up being on offensive content, and YouTube is trying their hardest to fix the whole issue, but it seems it's only going to make things worse, not just for me, but for thousands of content creators as well. A lot of people have been talking about this, and I feel that this could be a problem. It really is. All I can say is I'm just going to go through it like the wind, because I'm not worried. I'm ready for anything. I want to make sure my channel gets bigger and better, so that way I can bounce back. But with the whole advertising boycott thing, it can really do a hurt on my wallet. Not that it would matter. I don't do it for money. I do it for fun. Money is just a side thing, but Like I said, my opinion about this whole advertising boycott thing is that personally, YouTube should have at least done something about the whole mess. And they should realize that if ads are placed on content that's deemed offensive, they shouldn't be on there at all. And I don't mind that they have the whole advertiser unfriendly thing. It's just how they went about it is a bit tricky. It's a bit difficult. I don't really know much for sure because I never talk about politics. I never talk about any of this stuff. I just wanted to provide my honest thoughts on it. That's all. And another thing is that I'm also going to be reviewing a lot more video games. You'll be finding my reviews on my WordPress blog. I got like a backlog of reviews I need to do. It's just that I've been a bit lazy on it. And I'm hoping to get some of these stuff in. I already reviewed 3 games so far. Shovel Knight, Specter of Torment, and Blaster Master Zero. My Breath of the Wild review is coming, and I'm going to be honest, I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, but I'm not going to be the people that's going to be like putting like a negative rating for it online. My opinions are my own, and I feel that the game does have some flaws. I do mention some stuff on the Wii U version, which I will mention in the review, so look forward to that. You can find all of it in my WordPress blog. Look forward to it, etc. I said it like 3 times already, and plus it's 3 in the morning. I should be sleeping, not wasting my time with this. So the last thing I need to say is that with all this YouTube advertising thing issues going on, I gotta ask what you can do to support. There are many ways you can support me. You can support me on Patreon. If you donate money to my Patreon, you get a shout out from me. And I promise not to disappoint because unlike most other people, like Darkside Phil especially, I do care for my viewers. And yet he makes $1,200 and I make $15, and I do way better of a job than him. You can also support me on PayPal. I have a PayPal link in the description below. You don't have to if you don't want to. All of this is optional. Heck, you could even buy you for $10 a month with YouTube Red. You don't have to worry about ads anymore. If you feel ads are bothersome, you can always get YouTube Red. It's $10 a month, and you not only are supporting me, but also a lot of other content creators too. Because with the whole boycott thing, YouTube is basically pushing YouTube Red to a great extreme. And I do appreciate YouTube's efforts. I really do. But the fact with all this is happening, it's becoming to get really messy. I apologize for my update if it's not to your liking. Let's be honest, I should be sleeping right now. It's 3 a.m. and I need to get myself some R&R. So tonight you'll expect my Tales of the TMNT review, and tomorrow you'll be seeing my schedule as follows. 12 p.m. will be Kingdom Hearts, 4 p.m. Nioh, 8 p.m. Breath of the Wild, all through the month of April, Monday through Saturday. Sunday is devoted to reviews like Samurai Jack and Tales of the TMNT. If Tales of the TMNT review isn't there, then you'll see either a Breath of the Wild Wii U or Kingdom Hearts, or Nioh, whichever. So look forward to it. That is it for this monthly update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am sorry it's not to your liking. And to anyone wondering regarding the change in the title and description, do not panic, okay? It's going to be fixed. I still have to do some work on it to fix it too, so look forward to it. So, yeah, I've said enough. But remember, I wasn't the only person that got affected by it. A lot of us were on the Omnia network. It was a mess. And I'm happy they're fixing it fast. So Omnia, to you guys, thank you very much. You guys are the bomb. I mean that. It's no wonder I love you guys in Omnia. I really mean that. So yeah, that's it for this monthly update. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys later this month. Patreon shoutouts are at the end. Special thanks to them. And if you want to contribute, want to help out, want to be mega awesome, check out my Patreon. Your support really does matter. It matters to me and it matters to everybody here. All right, this is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out.